Yo, what up guys, Bricks 5D here, and this is a special Raid Shadow Legends video. What do I mean? The thumbnail you see right here on the screen behind me is the thumbnail, the very first thumbnail I created about Raid Shadow Legends, about the first video I posted on this channel. Yes, a channel that I've had since my Gmail was around, and I posted anything I was interested in at that time, whether it's I think the first game I ever posted was about Minecraft. I've even posted about when I was playing PS4, when I was really deep into this other Grand Theft Auto. So this channel wasn't just about Raid Shadow Legends at first. And guess what? I didn't delete any of the old content. I saw it as a piece of channel where I post content or whatever hobby I find myself interested in at that moment. At one point, I even went deep into photography and bought a bunch of camera parts, different lenses, and I did a review of those lenses and everything. But I never really got into like real photography. It was just a hobby. So whatever hobby or game I'm playing at that time, I post about it on this channel for fun. Even one point I bought hoverboards, yes, when it came out newly at that point, and it was scarce to get it in my country, Nigeria. I bought a bunch of them, sold it to different people, and I put up a video about secret beginner guide, and that video blew up to over 200,000 viewers. So yes, my channel has come a long way from normal tech channel, anything I'm interested in, to a point now where it's all about Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, I think that's a journey, and who knows in the future if that will change. We'll see. So I'm glad you're coming along with me for this ride. So back to Raid, we have a special tax which you Raid Shadow Legends viewer might benefit from. So I recommend you watch this video all the way to the end. So if we participate in this little request from Raid right now, we to reminisce on our journey so far in Raid, our viewers stand a chance of winning, or 5 viewers can win 1 legendary skill tome, 1 rank 5 chicken, 1 XP boost for 3 days, and of course 400 energy right there, 4 sets of multi battles and all that, just for for us talk about our very first Raid Shadow Legends video. So I hope you find this one a little bit entertaining at least. So I don't watch my own videos, so me going back to watch a very first video I posted in Raid Shadow Legends, I think the new word they call it right now, it's cringe. Right? It's kind of embarrassing because you find yourself sounding different, looking weird. You're like, has anything improved in that time since you started creating Raid Shadow Legends videos, at the first video you posted on the channel until now? I'll tell you, yes. For one, I have a better microphone. I'm still using the same camera, a Canon T6i camera. I'm still using the same old laptop. Yes, that hasn't improved, but it's supposed to improve this year. I have the money ready set to go to get a 16 gig RAM Core i5 gaming PC, a good motherboard, everything built from scratch. And I have all that. I'm just waiting to get better before I put that project in motion. So that will change soon, so I can start doing live streams and all that. But my old Core i5 HP laptop have served me all this time from 2 years ago, and the first video I posted about Raid Shadow Legends was June. That's the date, June 4th, 2020. So yes, I've been playing the game for 2 years, and I like to say I've been playing Raid for about 3 years, because before this video came live, I've been playing a previous account before I moved over to this other account, because this account, I think, pulled a score crusher and I switched accounts. So this was when I had enough confidence to start posting about the game, because before you come around to Raid and start talking about the game, you expect to know a little bit about the game. But guess what? My very first video was saying what I've learned so far about Raid. I'm not going to explain the entire video, but I'm not also going to play the entire video either. I'm just going to play the important parts, which is, I think, at least the intro. So this is the old intro that I used to have. Let me play it right now so you can hear what it used to sound like. I think I created this in Adobe Illustrator, or one of these Adobe products that could create 3D animations or something. But I tried to make the letters roll and it didn't work. But for my company logo, it did work. So that's the office background.
Everyone. Bricks 5D here, coming to you with a new video on the channel. This is the first time I'm creating content about Raid Shadow Legends. Today we're talking about Raid Shadow Legends. It's sort of a new game to me, because usually I play games on the PS4, and this is a mobile game.
Yes, that's also what got me deep into Raid, because my old PS4 well, if you know anything about games on the PS4 or games in general, they sort of have a way of sucking you in and making you, especially games that require you to grind. And yeah, like I said, Grand Theft Auto Online made me likely join a crew and all that stuff, grind, basically playing the game so hard that you're like playing it all night, wake up in the morning playing it, and then you find yourself not doing the job you're supposed to do. So guess what? I sold my PS4. So yes, I usually had to play all night, take the PS4 to the office, connect to the PS4 through PS Play or whatever, and play it on PC through the PC monitor. And that wasn't really healthy for my job or for customers. A client could be talking to you, but a controller is in your hand. So I had to give up the PS4 to concentrate on the job at hand, which was my website, a blog, and at that time my IT job that I had to attend to customers and fix their little IT problems. So that's why I gave the PS4 out, and of course I also needed money. And yeah, I gave that one out. And what games to play after you just gave up the nice gaming system you had? A PS4 Pro that I had, a 55-inch curved LG TV that I used to play it on. I enjoyed that, but I had to sell it. So I had to just look for any PC game, and not just all PC games could fit into this laptop. So I looked up Raid, which everybody seems to be talking about at that time. I can't really remember how I got into it, but I found it and I just installed it. Not through anybody's referral code, or I think it's just online. I just tried it. It wasn't even on mobile because my iPhone 6 then could not even run good games and stuff. So I played PUBG for a while on the mobile, but I switched to Raid, and that became my main game that occupied my time while I was bored or whatever. So it's a game that you could actually play and do your job. It wasn't one of those games that took your entire time back then 2 years ago. But now these days it takes your entire time. You could just leave it on auto. RSL helper wasn't available, auto clicker was not that popular, but at least the auto battles could run stuff. And once you do your dailies, you literally had nothing to do. As a new beginner, I also did not have unlimited energy to run the game, so you just play it for an hour and you're done. So that's the beginning journey, I guess, how I got into an account. And I used to watch a lot of videos on Raid, as you see me explain.
But it also works on PC. They made a PC version also. You can download this game using the link in the description below.
My link is still in the description, by the way.
I'll tell you right now, it's a multiplayer online role-playing game where you basically get different champions that you unlock from mystery shards, ancient shards, void shards, sacred shards. They are difficult to get, some of them. And these champions you unlock will help you through the stages.
Beat content,
you
yeah.
have to use them in battles.
ATEL was my starter. I keep telling people.
Arena battles,
Kill.
and so on. And you rank up their levels. They start
I didn't find
level 1,
YouTube,
2, and 3.
so I took
You rank them
ATEL.
up and
After
get
then,
more
I now found
artifacts to
YouTube, and
assign
everybody
to
was
them,
saying kill.
helmets, boots, all that. And you also rank your artifacts up too, so they can get stronger and become better to use in the battles.
Damn.
So basically, I'm just giving you a rundown. If you want a full tutorial about Raid Shadow Legends,
Listen to
and
this
how
now.
the game works and all that.
Listen to these
People
names.
before me, people like what's the name? Ali Outplays,
Ali
Salt,
Outplays.
Salty Guild, Small Gaming, El Hates,
El
and
Hates.
of course Joe Fly Elite.
Joe
have
Fly
done
Elite.
an awesome job at creating
So
great content.
those are the
for
channels
Raid
I was
Shadow
watching
Legends.
at
As
then.
you
I
can
think
see,
Ali Outplays and
I'm only
and Salt. Or
21 days
a lot
old
of
with the game.
those content
So
creators
all
no
my
longer create
resources-
Raid content, or they are busy with real life. So this is one of those things where you do at your spare time. So if you've always been looking for a hobby, I mean, watching movies is fine, Netflix is cool, being on social media, YouTube is, those are all good stuff, but creating content could also be a hobby of yours. So that's the way I saw it, and a lot of content creators come into it as a hobby, and eventually it becomes a full-time job. But that's the journey so far where I began. I'll not play this video all the way to the end. Like I say, as I'm watching it, I'm cringing really hard. I just wanted to show you the June 4th 2020 beginning stages of this channel, and it wasn't all about Raid at first, but right now that's where we are right now. So yeah, that's my origin story, I guess, about Raid Shadow Legends and how I got into content creation. And yeah, I'm hoping you've seen some improvement from the older videos until now. I mean, I managed to get a green screen. I guess that's not much. I got a mic, and now I'm looking forward to a gaming PC. I still record at 720p resolution, yes. And I still don't use OBS. I use other third-party recording softwares and stuff. So with my new gaming PC, all that will be done and streaming will be available. I just don't want to put a time on it. Initially, I said it will be done in January. Fonts were available, then I got sick. So I'm still sick. I'm still at home recording this from home. I'm still not back at the office. But hey, Raid daily content must continue because it gets to a point where the numbers begins to be more important than, it's not just no longer a hobby. So it's still a hobby for me. I'm still enjoying it, so I can skip 2-3 days of not posting content, but I just don't want to do that because YouTube doesn't like you doing that. So if you want to create Raid content, go ahead. You see how I started. And now it's all getting better, I hope. So let me know what you think about this video. And I just wanted to post a little short one about my journey so far in Raid. And I would say I'm not one of those content creators who is all negative about everything. I'm also not always positive about everything. I'm sort of in the middle. I only talk about champions. I'm knowledgeable about champions I've built, used, and I like to do champion guides. I appreciate you guys for enjoying the Noob to Pro series. I created a Noob to Pro series because beginner content is always good to produce, and yeah, it receives a lot of views because beginners are the players who search Raid content the most on YouTube. So that's why those content is very, very popular. But end game content is quite not where I am though, because those content require a lot of good gear, a lot of good champions, and usually don't require you to be free to play to achieve. But hey, I'm 100% free to play by choice. I could spend in Raid, but I choose not to because I was saving for a gaming PC. But maybe one day we'll break that free to play streak. But for now, this account going on 3 years is still free to play. And yeah, I think that's all I'm going to be sharing with you guys. If you want to watch this video all the way to the end, the video will be pinned in the description or in the comments below. Check it out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hit like in this video for me. That's the Raid journey, how I began, and hopefully you stick with me as I'm not going anywhere. This is something I'm going to be posting about. Even if I don't create Raid content anymore, you'll still me be talking about it once a week, once a month. It's not a game that I hope to quit, despite how critic I am about it when they do some practices that make it seem like they're all interested only about the money. So it's Raid 4th anniversary, and we have to always, appreciate things like this when they hit huge milestones like this, and this is a time for us to also celebrate our own milestones. So I guess June 4th 2020, maybe that's when I can say my channel, my Raid journey began, and I can celebrate that with my community June 4th each year, I guess, if I remember. All right guys, I'll see you in the next one. Later guys.